Thanks. In response to President Donald Trump's crackdown on immigration, the Justice Department said in a memo on Tuesday it would investigate sanctuary city policies.
And this refers to a decades-long legal question of what role local government can take during an immigration enforcement. Our Pennsylvania State Capitol correspondent Kara Jeffers is joining us also live tonight. Kara, walk through some of these legal questions that cities could be facing.
Good evening, Mike and Eva. While Trump was on the campaign trail and talking about these mass deportations, you had multiple states and cities coming out and saying, we don't want to cooperate. It brought up arguments from all sides about how much authority the federal government has when it comes to using local resources.
A 1997 Supreme Court case ruled that federal authorities cannot commandeer local personnel and resources to enforce federal law.
The federal government has to enforce its own policy. It can't require states to enforce policy.
This precedent has been used a lot in immigration enforcement legal battles. Cities will say citizenship is a federal law, and local law enforcement or courts do not have to use resources enforcing the law. That said, federal authorities do have jurisdiction to operate in the country.
In general, local law enforcement can't prevent federal agents from taking action to enforce immigration law.
For example, a city does not have to give federal immigration officers full access to court or police databases. However, if federal agents come with a court-ordered warrant, cities have to obey the warrant. Some immigration activists want to move away from describing these legal technicalities as sanctuary policy because it can give an inaccurate impression.
People think that sanctuary cities are these places where undocumented immigrants can somehow hide from the authorities and be safe. That does not exist.
There are 10 counties and 3 cities in Pennsylvania right now that have some policy clarifying how their local law enforcement interacts with immigration enforcers. Right now, Erie, Meadville, they don't have any specific language in our viewing area that specifies this. In Harrisburg, I'm Kara Jeffers, Erie News Now.